Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aditi and today we're going to be making this very cutesy Pinterest core necklace. I've started making jewelry a couple of months ago and these are some of the pieces I've made so far. But today I'll be making this pretty necklace while spilling some juicy tea about a horrible experience I had with an Instagram store. Before I start making the necklace, I'll be organizing my bead box, which is very messy as you guys can see. So I'll quickly finish that up and then we'll start making the necklace. So let's get started. The story that I'm about to tell you guys is actually the reason why I started making jewelry. So in some ways I am grateful that it happened, but it wasn't a pleasant experience. So the story begins when I started getting a lot of cute bead jewelry on my Pinterest feed, and there was this one particular pearl necklace that I really wanted. So I decided to order it. So a while ago, I had found an Instagram store that sold handmade jewelry. Let's call them X. I had actually ordered from X before, and that order took around 4 months to arrive. So obviously, any normal, sane person would not order from them again. But apparently, I don't learn from my experiences. And so I decided to give them another chance because somewhere in my mind I thought कि maybe they made a mistake and it was like a one time thing and शायद ये वापस नहीं होगा. But I was wrong and this turned out to be the worst decision ever. I got influenced by all the cute stuff on my feed, and being a girly, I ended up ordering not just the custom pearl necklace I wanted, but I also ordered another pair of earrings and a chain and a pendant. And I prepaid for everything because according to girl math, if I pay for something pehle se in advance, then by the time it arrives, it's basically free. And I know it sounds insane, but it's girl math, so whatever. I placed my order in September. 2 months passed. There were no updates, no replies. I was constantly texting her, asking her for updates. But again, like I said, she was basically ghosting me at this point. So I was so fed up that I just went out, bought all of the jewelry supplies, and I decided to make the necklace myself. And I did. Meanwhile, X was still posting stories and she was actively ignoring my messages. And then one fine day, she posted about a mystery jar with 7 to 8 surprise items in it. And these items could be necklaces or rings or pendants and stuff like that. And this is where I made another dumb decision. So I texted her asking her for the price of the jar, and to my surprise, she replied immediately. Now she told me the price of the jar, and I asked her about my order. She said the custom order was taking some time. So I told her to cancel the pearl necklace because I'd already made it. So I didn't tell her that part, but I told her to cancel it and instead, give me the mystery jar. And she agreed. So I paid her the extra 200 rupees because was 600 rupees ka tha, and whatever, you can do the math. But I convinced myself that I was getting a great deal by, again, gaslighting my brain into thinking that I was going to get those 7 8 items for 200 rupees because I was just paying 200 rupees. I know, it makes no sense. It's completely insane, but whatever. I honestly thought I was getting a great deal. Spoiler alert, I was not. She assured me that I would get my order by Christmas, but then New Year's went by, Valentine's Day went by, and I still do not have my order. I kept messaging her. I asked her to just give me a refund, but she ghosted me again. And this actually went on for 3 months. Also, fun fact, she turned off all the comments on all of her posts and her stories, which gave me the impression that maybe I wasn't the only customer facing this issue. But then, finally, one fine day in Feb, I got an unexpected message from her. I opened my DMs and she had finally sent me a shipping number. And I thought, okay, finally I'll get my order. But guess what? It was a fake shipping number. I texted her about this, and another month went by until she finally sent me the actual tracking number. And her excuse was that there was some error made by the post office. But jo bhi tha, I don't know. In 5 days, my package arrived. So I finally got my order and I was so relieved until I opened it. So, guys, I'm not even making this up at this point, but it's insane. Okay, I opened the order and the jar that I'd ordered, the whole mystery jar thing, it didn't exist. I mean, there was no jar. I was under the impression that I would be getting a glass jar with all the items in it because that's how she had advertised it. But I only got this tiny sa envelope with 5 tiny random things stuffed into it, and the hair clip that she sent me, and it's a really famous one, the flower one, it was broken. And to make it worse, she forgot to send the earrings that I had ordered. So I had ordered 3 things: the mystery jar, the earrings, and also a necklace, which was the pendant and chain that I had talked about. So I had two items, but the earring was not there. And also, the items in the mystery jar, the supposed mystery jar, they were like of really bad quality. Like you would get these items at local markets for like 50 rupees. And I had paid like 600 rupees for this. So I was very, very disappointed. And then again, I went back and I took photos of the whole thing. I wish I had recorded me opening the parcel, but I was in such a hurry that I forgot. But I took photos and I took a video of the whole thing and I sent it to her. And guess what she said? If you guessed she didn't say anything, you guys are correct. Because she didn't say anything. Obviously, she's not going to. She ghosted me again, and then after a few days, she finally replied and she said she'd send me the earrings, but I told her there's no need, you can just give me a refund. But she said no, and she said she'd send it. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I have not got any order, any parcel, anything from her side. There's no response, no confirmation, nothing. So I guess she's back to ghosting me. But yeah, so moral of the story is if an Instagram store scams you once, do not give them another chance like I did. Also, just make the necklace yourself. It's honestly so much more fun. But yeah, that was my story, and uske baad I don't think I'm going to be ordering from any Instagram store, at least related to jewelry. I try to make whatever I see from Pinterest on my own. I go out and get the beads. Honestly, it doesn't cost that much. It's pretty cheap. And it's also a really, really nice hobby to have. It's very therapeutic. And the fact that you're making something and wearing it is just really nice. So, yeah, this is the necklace. This is the finished product. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.